Everyone, and happy Monday. It's your friend Ryan Rolfe with the dsmSOLD team at Keller Williams Legacy Group here in Des Moines, Iowa, with this week's Monday market update. Happy Juneteenth observed holiday. Juneteenth was yesterday. Today is the bank holiday where banks and businesses may be observing the Juneteenth holiday. So happy Juneteenth and happy June. Hopefully, you are enjoying the start to the week. Let's talk about what happened in the market over this weekend. So, this weekend, we saw 201 new listings come on the market. We saw 145 homes go pending or under contract status, meaning they accepted an offer and are officially not available any longer. And we saw 169 homes sell and close. So, when we're looking at that, overall and the total active inventory, one of the other numbers that I share with you each week, there's something interesting that I found this week. We have 2,171 total active inventory, total active properties over all price points, all conditions, all areas of the Des Moines Metro Multiple Listing Service, which is our multiple listing service where the agents list all of their properties. So 2,171 total active homes on the market. And last week, if you've been following these numbers, we had 2,079. So that's 91 more homes that came on the market this week compared to last week. What's important about that, or important to note about that, is we've been seeing on average 30 to 50 more homes on the market each week over week since earlier this year as rates started rising. So we started at the low point, we were at about 1,600 homes. Now we're almost at 2,200 homes. So things are definitely changing in the market. What does that mean for you? As somebody that's selling your home, you may not get a bunch of offers right away. Like maybe you'd seen earlier this summer, or maybe you had a friend that sold their house that experienced that earlier this year or last year when the inventory was much lower. Don't be mistaken, we're still at a low inventory point. 2,100, 2,200 homes is still not a ton of homes at all price points. So we will start to see some of the higher price points. It'll become more of an even or a buyer's market. The lower price points will continue to stay as a seller's market for the foreseeable future. All this means for sellers, if you're looking to sell, is we need to price your home appropriately for the market. We can't ask a crazy amount that maybe a couple months ago would have made sense but doesn't make sense now. No, I'm not saying you have to drop your price by thousands and thousands of dollars. It's just all about looking at what are the comparable homes selling for and what is our competition on the market that people are also potentially going to be looking at. We need to price to be in competition with them instead of pricing like we're the only one on the market, because there are a few more homes on the market now. Additionally, we may not see your home get an offer on day one or day two or day three, which is okay. Typically, it takes a little bit longer anyways, 7 to 14, depending on the market, sometimes 30 or more days. As we go into a more even market, it'll take even a little bit longer. That's a little ways away yet at most price points. At the higher price points, we'll get closer to that even market a lot quicker than the lower price points. So as a seller, it's just really important that we're focusing on the presentation of your home and the pricing of your home. Those are the most important things. People are going to see it first online, and then they're going to decide if they want to see it in person. So we need to be tip-top shape in both the pricing category and the presentation category, and then all of the marketing that we're doing to help you sell your home is going to be focused on those two things, right? That we're a great price home, and look at this amazing presentation. For folks that are looking to buy, 2,100 homes, 2,200 homes, still not a lot of homes, but that means there's more options for you potentially, and things may sit on the market a little bit longer. You might not have to go in and write an offer an hour after seeing the home because you're afraid that another offer will come in, or maybe they're expecting multiple offers, which is good for you as a buyer. It gives you more time to think about, do I really want this house? One of the things that a couple of my colleagues posted out that are in the real estate space this weekend that I thought was very, very nice and very clever. At this point, a lot of buyers, you're marrying the house, you're dating the rate. So rates have gone up. If you've been following the news, rates have gone up. The Fed rate, which is not directly tied to mortgage rates, has gone up. But in speculation of that going up, mortgage rates went up. So we're in the high fives, low sixes for interest rates. Historically, still a very, very low interest rate. But what that means for you is we might be finding that perfect house at a rate that you don't love, a payment that's still comfortable for you, but you don't love the rate. You wish the payment was maybe a little bit lower. Well, guess what? There's always options to refinance down the road. So don't let the house of your dreams fall by the wayside just because rates have gone up. Now, there are ways to combat the high rates. One of the things that a lot of my clients have been using, if they're able to qualify, is adjustable rate mortgages. So those are going to tend to start lower than what the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is. There are some different things that go along with an adjustable rate mortgage. The adjustable part being there's a time period that it's set and then it can start adjusting. So it's important to look at what that adjustment looks like and how comfortable you are with that risk. But on average, people are going to refinance or sell, or something's going to change 5 to 7 to 10 years. That's the typical terms that you'll likely find in an adjustable rate. So it's still a 30-year loan. It just starts adjusting after year 5, after year 7, or after year 10. So that can be a really good option to still get a little bit lower rate, maybe not the rate that you ideally want, but guess what? We had really, really low interest rates because of the pandemic to stimulate the economy. There's a lot of things done to stimulate the economy, and now we're seeing the effects of inflation. So to combat that, the Fed has raised the federal funds rate, which indirectly has affected mortgage industry, and rates have gone up. Again, still historically low rates overall. If you look at the 30 to 50 year trend of interest rates, we're still at a pretty low interest rate. So if you've got questions about what that means for you as a buyer, let me know. I'm happy to walk you through the options and what might make the most sense for you, and connect you with some amazing lender partners that we work with to walk through those things as well, and find the best option for you so we can find you your perfect home. We're likely not going to see anything like the early 2000s where prices just go all the way down, right? We're just going to see slower price increases. So where the last 2 years, or price increases, excuse me, that would be appreciation is the word that I'm looking for. Lower appreciation, it's not going to appreciate quite as quickly. So where we've been seeing super high rates of appreciation on homes, you're probably looking at the typical 1% to 4% range, which is the average appreciation. So homes are still going to stay pretty stagnant price-wise and continue to go up and appreciate year over year. It's just not going to be as much as previous years. So whether you're looking to buy or you're looking to sell, it's still a great time. If you've got any questions about the real estate market, or if there's anything in the world that we can do to help you navigate the buying process or the selling process, or just learn more about what's going on in the market, the news seems to be all over dramatized, right? So why don't you talk to a real estate professional or somebody in the industry that's working in the trenches day in and day out? Let us help you understand the market and what's going on. And of course, we're here to help in any way that we can, whether it's time to buy, time to sell, or maybe you're just wondering what's going on. You don't have to be buying and selling right now to reach out to talk to us. So feel free to reach out. I'm always here to be a resource and would love to have the opportunity to connect with you. You can comment wherever you're seeing this video, and you can also find our full contact information on our Facebook page. So thanks everyone for watching. Have an amazing week and amazing Monday, and we'll see you next week. Bye!